Well, I guess to build a better mousetrap, no? I was just looking for a system that would be easier to use be plant-based, and that you could be doing it at home. No?
Because a lot of the wraps that we see out in the industry are the mummy wraps. They take several hours. They're um, embarrassing, very, very expensive. And so the fact that you could develop a cloth that we could apply to the body at home, it's just priceless. To me, when I think about the wrap, to me, in the beginning, I had to develop what I call a brain cell for that. So when you think about putting all this together, now this is like the third formulation. Before it was, you had those little fishies, remember? And we applied that first and this. So how did all of that come together for you?
Well, you are always experimenting. You want to solve the problems, to make it easier. And it's quite interesting because normally you are very focused on the ingredients, especially the active ingredients. But the other part of it, the lotion, which is the carrier or the vehicle if you are in the pharmaceutical industry, it's also very important. No? So we devised to create a gel within a cream within a gel, and in that way we could stick together ingredients that regularly cannot be together. No? So we could have a one-step formula with all the goodies on it. No?
And then the cloth itself, it's important.
The cloth is it's after observing how, especially in the spa industry, they try to permeate, to penetrate the products in all their treatments. We devise a system in which you have different layers that allow to have those ingredients go one way, and that's into your skin.
Plus, it keeps it simple for us too. We don't have to measure anything out. We just unfold and put it on. Now, Louise, some people don't know to unfold it.
No?
How many of you did not unfold it the first time you used it? Please stand up. Anybody? Right over here. Look. They just had a little, like, indentation. That's just really small. They learned later. All right, Ashley, you have a question.
I am super curious. What was your reaction the first time you saw what the wrap did?
I would describe it as nailed it.
Hashtag
So we're going to just start saying that. Yeah, nailed it. Nailed it. Okay, anything more you would like to add to that, Louise? Because I think you nailed it.
Well, yeah. That's it. It's always, you feel proud when you see that things are working the way it was intended in your mind. No? So, it was quite an experience to see that the first time. No?
All right, Lori, you have a question for Louise.
So why can't you have a body wrap that literally goes from head to toe?
Yeah.
Why is it the size that it is? It's like a WWF belt, right?
Like we want to roll in it.
We want to roll in and wrap ourselves up like a cocoon.
Yeah, I've been asked that a lot, no? And we even tried to do some kind of scuba diver suit with it. But actually, the body can take so much, you metabolize so much, and we want to have noticeable, observable results. So we want to concentrate in an area so you get to see what's going on there. No? If you spread that too thin, you won't notice.
So you can't wrap with all four at a time then? Would that be kind of the same?
No, you will not notice better results doing that. No?
So we want the best results possible, so wrap one area at a time.
Pick a target area and work with that, and then move to the other.
And wait 72 hours, reapply. That's why we put 4 in a box, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Makes sense. Candace.
So, how important is the quality of the ingredients in the wrap? I know I take pride in sharing that it's herbal ingredients. But I also know that we manufacture, you grow our ingredients. So what prompted you to do that? How important is the quality of the ingredients?
Well, it's like cooking. If you start with a bad ingredient, it's not gonna taste good. No? With herbals, it's the same. You want to make sure that they grew in perfect conditions, that it is what you want, that the active ingredients are concentrated, and the best way to go is to just grow them by yourself. No? So that's what we are doing right now.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, so Kim.
So I know that we know that the wrap works, but we get asked the question, how does it work? What is it that makes it work? And my answer really wants to be, you don't ask McDonald's when you're slam dunking those 12 pieces in sweet and sour sauce, what's in it?
Yeah.
Or those Big Macs? You don't ask that. You just eat it. But now you want to be all conscious, right? So I simply say to them, let me just get a wrap on you. Is there anything else that I should be saying, or do you recommend we just keep it simple? Just get a wrap on you.
It's better to keep it simple. We are in a regulated industry, so it's better to have claims that are approved by the company, so we stay on the safe side of the business. And basically, people got to see it, and you can say, as we always say, it tightens, it tones, it firms, it moisturizes. And really what makes it work is that we stack a lot of those actions in a sequence by using the special cloth and the way it is formulated. As I told you before, it is a gel within a cream within a gel. So at certain points, some active ingredient